Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Scottish Farming series and Glenleathann. I hope you are all well. We haven't really done much since the last episode, to be fair. We have done a little bit. So we collected up all the manure and slurry, and that is all processing into pellets for us just now. And yeah, that's about it, to be honest. So we're now in the process of getting our fields fertilised. Now, we've got these ones to do with the tramlines, so we're going to do our best to do this, and we're going to try and do it in cab, and we will see how we get on in the end of it. So what I need to do first is just check that the crop sensors are on. There we go, and turn that off. And then what we need to do is go in cab, and if I have a look at the field just now, we'll go up onto it. So I'm here, so basically I need to go round the headland till we get to here. Then I'm going to go up, down, up, down, and then when I get to here, up, and then that should be all the field done, in theory. So we're going to give it a go, and yeah, this could all go horribly wrong. I have got row crop tyres on those, so it shouldn't cause too much of an issue. So I'll just get this folded out like this, and in theory this should be the whole field fertilised after that, in theory. So let's try this, shall we? See how easy it actually is. So just follow this round like this, and you see I'm already stuck there. Easier said than done, he says. So need to go down to the far end of this field. Seems about right just now though, that's good. If we have a look at our fertilising map, we'll see if it's actually hitting the right spots. And yeah, we'll get all the way around this field, and hopefully the headland will then be done, and we can then go on the ups and downs. So big experiment this, because as I said, I have not done this before, but so around that corner there, and then we'll follow this along here now. So far so good. Not missed anything yet, but this is where it gets a bit trickier, because we've got a bit of an offset on the field here, so hopefully I've done this right. Yeah, look at this. So I've been thinking about the other fields as well, and yeah, so we obviously need to get the grass field drilled today, or maybe tomorrow. It is 4 o'clock already, so we'll maybe do that next game day. But then we also need to put in a crop in the ground down at the hen milk farm as well, so that's quite an important job because that needs doing as well. So I need to chat to him, see what he wants in there, and then we can get that done. And then up here, it's not quite the time for doing the corn or the maize, so we'll just have to wait a little bit longer till we can get that planted. But yeah, once that's done, that's all our crops in the ground. So now we've done that bit, we need to start doing the ups and downs. So if I go down here now, this should be just wide enough to get this bit done. Look at that, amazing. I am liking this. It's worth a little bit of a head scratch to get it done, because now we've got the crop in the ground. The crop's come through, sorry. It is impossible to see what you are spraying if you didn't have that soil map open at the bottom there. So yes, yeah, so those crops definitely need to go in at some point. Right, I need to go up this way now. There we go. Yeah, so those crops need to go in. The grass, I am thinking, will not germinate until probably... we won't get a cut on it until July probably, so yeah, we're relying on the other grass fields really for now, so I might have to do some baling contracts just to keep our feed up for the cows. I haven't added anything into the cow barn for a little while, so we will need to put something in at some point, I'd imagine, but for now they're doing fine. We will need to in April get more cows as well, so that's another consideration, but we don't need to worry too much about that just now. And then yeah, the big question I have for you all is, and I do apologise so far if I have had the robot voice come back on this this series. By robot voice I mean it's kind of a bit croaky and jittery and not very nice to listen to. It is an issue I've been having specifically on this map. It's nothing to do with my headset. I think it's everything to do with it being on a multiplayer server and yeah, lots of stuff going on the map, etc, etc, so I don't quite know what to do. On my Zelonka series I mentioned it and I said maybe I need to change this into a single player map, but I'm a bit reluctant to, because the way I've set this whole let's play up resolves is kind of, it is important that it is on a multiplayer map with the different farms, etc, but this is, I have missed a little bit, look, so I'm going to have to go back down this way. Oh no, I have done it right. So this little bit here is the final bit. There we go. So it is all correct. I am pretty happy with that. That is pretty good. So full field done. So I can now get out the field this way, back round to the start. It's like a giant maze. Very cool. So yeah, as I was saying with the series, I don't really know what to do. Ask for advice on the Zelonka series, but at the same time on here is probably better because this is the one you're watching. So yeah, what should I do? I personally think I would like to continue this series, but I'm a little worried that if I turn this over to single player, then I'm going to lose quite a lot of what I've done already on the map, which I don't really want to do. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Right, same deal again then. So if we go around this way, we should be able to do the whole field again. I think I'll do this one out of cab just so you can see it all working. But yeah, pretty happy with that. So do a headland, then ups and downs and everything after that. A little bit of an overlap, but not much. It's pretty accurate. Just got to rely on the maths. So I think, yeah, I'll continue going around this field. We'll do the headland first, and then what I will do after that is we'll probably rest overnight because it'll be fairly late, and then yeah, next game day we will get that grass field drilled. I think that'll be quite important, and then hopefully we can yeah, get that grass growing and yeah, get some more feed for these hungry cows. It's quite nice to have spring here though at last, and this is a big job. This will make a massive difference to these fields. They go from dark red to the colour they should be, which is good. And we're field scanning them as well, which is good. The other thing I need to do today, or this episode, is some pickups and deliveries. So the hen milk farm definitely needs a delivery of grain, so we're going to supply some grain for them. In return for that, yeah, we're going to come to some sort of a deal, and we'll talk about that when we do it. Wooly up at his sheep farm has said we can have that milk, so we're going to take that off him. So we're just going to do a straight buying for that. So we'll just purchase them off him. Oh, I've gone too far, look. So if I go down like this, and then go around like this, that should be the right angle, and then I can start going the ups and downs. Yeah, so yeah, I need to get the milk off Willie, and we'll put that into our dairy. And then we also need to, well, yeah, I was going to take some silage to the biogas plant as well. We've got quite a few bales left, so it kind of makes sense to. So we might do that. And then that will get the biogas running again, which will start obviously give us an income from the methane, and not the methane, it is the methane, isn't it? And the, sorry, my brain has gone again. So the manure pellets have just run out actually, so it's probably a good time to do this. Yeah, so we should get our electrical charge and methane going again, because our methane's at 0, which is a bit of a shame. So all those fields are fertilised, all completed, and yeah, Tramlines worked a dream actually, so much so that I have brought our fertilising tractor down to the hen milk farm because yeah, he's offered me the opportunity to fertilise his fields for a fee, so we're going to get them done. Basically got the small field and the bigger field, so the one we've just driven past. So got this one just here, So quite a small field, so he's only going to give us 500 quid for that. But this one right over here is obviously quite a bit bigger. So he's offered us 4.5 to do this. So that's pretty good. So we'll get that done. And then, yeah, as I was mentioned earlier, wanting to get this other field planted. Now, he's come up with a bit of a deal. So the field that's right up here, right the way over here, he is willing to let us get this planted. So I was talking about potentially planting the crop in here. So potentially planting a spring barley in here, and then in return, if we do all the work, then he in his field, then he would like to collect 25% of the grain off there, and then we can keep the remainder and the straw as well. So the 25% of the grain will obviously go towards his chicken feed, and we can keep the straw for our cows. So it's all kind of a win-win. So I think we will plant spring barley in there. So we've got a couple of months until we can do that. So if we look at the planting window, barley April, so we've got till next month to get that in place. So we'll put this in here for now, and then that will keep him going. And in return for that, the going rate was £9,000 for that lot, so hopefully you can settle that up. So all in all, I think what we'll do, I'll maybe come back to the fertilising. As I said, our tractor's down here, so we'll jump in the field in a bit. We'll get this field done nice and quick. In fact, let's just do it. Let's just get it done. The tram lines in this field are atrocious, so please don't judge. I apologise. This was my experimental field, so it's not great, is it? But if we follow this logically, and I'll show you in a second, it does kind of make sense. So if we start it here and go around this way, and then once we get into this corner, spin around like this. I'll do this headland, and it's such a piddly field. It probably doesn't need them, does it? But as you can see, the tram lines are working. It is doing the right job. But obviously kind of unnecessary, I really think, since it's only 3 passes to get this whole field done anyway. So we'll get round this to this corner, like so. And then from there, it is literally down this way. It was actually quite an awkward sized field, this, because you can see we kind of covered everything, but there's a teeny little smidge left, so not ideal. But once this bit's here, there we go, turn that off, get that folded up. And then the idea was you swung around like this and out the field. But kind of works, doesn't it? So I think, I think what I'll do then in this case, we'll get this field fertilised as well. I'm not going to show you that because we'll just well, maybe I should. Should I just time lapse this? This is the one that's got odd widths to it as well, I think. Yeah, I'll just do this off screen. Yeah, it definitely needs fertilising, but yeah, we'll get this fertilised, and then I'll get the other tractor back to the farm, and then we'll jump in the Ford Transit, and we'll get on with the rest of the deliveries. I'm going to deliver some eggs to here, so there are some eggs to deliver to here from our farm, and then there's also, I need to collect some milk from Woolly's sheep farm for our dairy, and there's also, yeah, see, I'm just a little bit out here. I did this with the 3 metre, so the angles aren't quite right, I don't think, but it's working. Actually, it is working. Yeah, so yeah, I need to get the milk from Woolly's sheep farm, and then I need to get some silage into our biogas plant. So I think, yeah, we'll do a bit of that next. I'll get this field done, and yeah, we will see you shortly. There we go then. £14,000 just transferred into our account, so can't really complain about that. And yeah, we need to get this back to the farm. Oh, there we go. So it's getting pretty dark, and it looks like it's going to rain. So I think what we'll do, I think we'll rest overnight, and then in the morning we will go about sorting everything else. The milk and the eggs can be sorted in the morning, and I think, yeah, we'll quickly dot around the animals, make sure they're all sorted too. So I'm going to leave that just there just now, because there will be more manure in the morning. And yeah, I think, yeah, we'll rest overnight. This will obviously no, it's not that one, it is this one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the seeder, the drill. So this will need to be used to plant that spring barley later on. But for now, I think, yeah, we will head to bed. I brought the other tractor up, so the wee fence in here, all cleaned, all serviced. So that's all been done, and I've put the sprayers away as well. So I think, yeah, we'll shut up shop for the night. I'll do the last little bit of closing up stuff and sorting stuff, and yeah, we will see you. Just make sure this is all closed up as well. Yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Shut this door as well. Right, just to fill you in, there goes the police officer. The forensics team are coming back later. Now, apparently, yeah, this was all locked up, but they've managed to get in these robbers overnight. He saw me check it last night as well. And basically they've taken our forage harvester and a header. So, God knows how they did it. I mean, I was to bed quite late last night as well, and obviously the house is just there. But yeah, they've obviously managed to do it somehow. But yeah, so basically we have lost our forage harvester. Now everything is insured, luckily, but yeah, at the moment we have no way of collecting forage, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get in touch with insurance. Obviously I shouldn't be really walking about in there, but they said that if you desperately need to get in, then you can, but luckily it's just the harvester, and we've got a cultivator in there just now as well. They haven't took anything else though, which is really, really strange. So obviously, yeah, some sort of organised crime wanting certain machines, but not to worry. Well, it is a bit of a worry, to be honest. I'm only going to need some more surveillance out here, I think. But what we'll do, we'll just carry on with what we were going to do, which was do the deliveries and the collections. So I'm going to jump in here, and yeah, we'll do. I think we'll do the eggs first, actually. It's probably a good idea. So get this opened. And we'll get this turned around to there. And I need to grab, in fact, probably the telehandler will really be best, won't it? Let's grab the Merlot. I could use that, I suppose, on the tractor, but let's just grab the Merlot, that'll work. And we'll grab some forks for it instead of the bale fork. And we'll get these eggs loaded up. There we go. I'll grab these forks here. So March 3rd, marching on. So get this over here, and then we'll get these eggs in, and then we can drop them off at the hen milk farm. And yeah, then we can nip up to Woolly's sheep farm and get that sorted as well. Right. There we go. Just gonna go in. Just make them a little bit narrower. There we go. Alright, they're going in there quite nicely. There you go. One lot, and then tree. I'll get these ones in as well. And this is basically just a favour for the hen milk farm, because yeah, obviously they're not charging us rent for that field just now, so yeah, it's quite a good deal. So I think if we supply them with eggs, like we're not getting lots of eggs anyway, so it's fine. And then yeah, they can keep them, and yeah, everyone's a winner, as they say. There we go. So I'll probably use the Merlot later to do some feed for the cows. But for now, let's get ourselves down to the hen milk farm, and then I think what we'll do, we'll meet you back up at Woolly's sheep farm as well. We'll go and get the milk into here, and then we can get that dropped off. I think what we'll do, we'll use the milk from Woolly's to to supply our little dairy on our own farm. I think that's probably the best thing to do, because there's no milk in there just now and there's plenty in our dairy, so we'll do that, I think. Ah, sure is pouring down with rain today, but hey, good day to do this. I think probably a wise decision. So I forgot to mention, before all the snow arrived, over here, just before the winter finished, we got this field ploughed for Wooly as well. So his plan is to put some grass in here, so we'll need to do that for him at some point as well. I had chatted to him about the big field over here as well, and he's pretty keen to get this field ploughed out and reseeded as well, because at the moment the grass is not very productive, so it kind of makes sense to get it done. But so I'll need to find time at some point to do that. But at the moment, what we've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a bit churns. The going rate for milk at the moment is around 1,300 quid per 1,000 litres. So yeah, we've got 6, 7, yeah, probably about 8,500, maybe a little bit more worth of milk here. So I will make sure that I settle Wooly up for that, and then yeah, that's going to give him a little bit of income for the milk he's producing as well. It looks like his sheep are doing really well actually. There's plenty of wool there, isn't there? And he's got a bunch stacked up here as well. So yeah, it looks like, I don't know whether he wants us to actually do anything for him with regards to that sort of thing, but it's, is that going to go in there? It's look quite heavy these, but oh no, you can lift them up, that's fine. So get these all in here. Now hopefully this is going to give us a nice bit of alternative milk to sell, a bit of sheep milk. Pretty good for you, I think, sheep milk, as far as I'm aware. May as well take this blue one as well, why not? There we go. So final one there, perfect. Right, jump in, shut those doors up. So 7,255 litres. So I'll make sure that Wooly gets paid for this. Oh, that's heavy. And yeah, we'll get down to our dairy and we'll get this stuff put in, I think. Right, there we go. So back down to the farm, and yeah, we'll get this milk in. The next thing, I guess, is probably to get the silage sorted. So I think what I'll do that off camera. We've got quite a lot of silage in storage here in bale form, so I think we could get rid of some of these. How many bales have I got here? Yeah, 57, so I could potentially get rid of maybe 20 of them up to the biogas plant, and then that's going to give us a good supply of silage into there, which will allow us to then start processing action cannot be performed here. Let's have a look. Why is this not working? There we go. Perfect. Right, that's in there. And should we turn this on? It's probably a good idea. So we'll start processing the raw. Oh, sorry. Raw milk. What's the going rate for that just now? Let's have a quick look, and hopefully it's a good price. We will see. Raw milk. Oh, it's pretty low. Right, in that case, we shall leave it for now. Or should I? Cheese? What's cheese looking like? Should I make some sheep cheese? Sheep cheese would be quite good, wouldn't it? Sheep butter. 3490. That's not a bad price for cheese actually at the moment. Let's make some sheep cheese, shall we? There we go. I can start doing that, and then yeah, we'll get the silage sorted next. So yeah, I think we'll finish the episode there. It's due to be wet for most of the day, so I'm not going to do much in the way of field work just now. Next episode though, we'll get that grass field planted, I think. Get that drilled, and then hopefully we'll get down to the hen milk farm and we can get that barley planted at some point as well. But there's still a little bit of field work to get done, isn't there? We also need to get the maize stroke corn into the ground at some point as well, so still a bit of field work to do, but we will get there. And yeah, hopefully next episode we'll have a verdict on what's gone on here, and I can get the insurance sorted out and things like that. Basically I can't do anything until the police do fully finish their investigations, and then once those investigations are done, then yeah, we'll get the police report into the insurance, and hopefully we can get something done about the forage harvester. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do, and if you want to share or comment, you are more than welcome to. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But for now, from Glenleathann and the Scottish Farming Series, take care, and we will see you all again soon. All the best.